What is up, guys? It is the Sound Alchemist here with Gersh1 and friends, bringing you yet another 8th edition battle report. Today we are doing 2,500 points of a double team matchup. So on one side you got me with my 1250 points of Grey Knights, and you have the Tyranids. On the other side you've got Gersh1 with his Orks, and you've got some Salamanders. So it is going to be essentially that multiplayer game type that's in the rule book. There is a relic in the middle of the table that's worth 1 point at the end of each game turn if you are controlling it. Besides that, it is essentially kill points, so you get 1 point for every unit you slay, and we're playing for 5 turns. This is the battlefield, and my warlord is Grandmaster in a Dread Knight, and Tyranid warlord is Winged Hive Tyrant. What do you guys got over there?
We have a warlord, or the war boss inside the truck, or a battle wagon, and then we have this badass looking
the captain?
Captain, yeah, right? Yep, Captain right.
Carl. That's his name now.
So this is the deployment at the almost at the beginning of turn 1. Grey Knight right there. We got some Hormagaunts, some Gene Stealers. Is that a crone?
That is going to be a harpy.
Harpy. You've got the warlord right there. You've got my Doomglaive Dreadnought sandwiched between a
Exocrine and a squad of Zoanthropes.
Exoqueen and Zoanthropes. What do you guys got over there?
We have a squad of, looks like, just regular Space Marines, right? 10-man squad of Space Marines. We got a battle wagon with Mega Knobs and the War Boss. Some type of badass Dreadnought. What is this?
Doredio?
Doredia. His Tech Priest.
Tech Marine.
Tech Marine.
Devastator Squad.
More, just a unit of Space Marines, the Captain. And
Vindicator. Now take a look at this awesome art you see up here. It may not be that good lighting wise, but now it's a freaking fire-breathing dragon. So Tyranids and Grey Knights were going first, but
stole initiative.
These suckers stole initiative. So with that being said, let's begin with turn 1, Space Marines and Orks. Alright, this is the end of turn 1 for the Orks and the Space Marines. Let them know, G-Thing.
So the Orks decided to move up. They're in the center, very concentrated. Fired at the warlord of the Tyranids, and they managed to get, I think, 6 wounds on him. Or 3? 3 wounds. And then after that, the Space Marines came in and absolutely destroyed the Grey Knights Dreadnought that was posted right behind that tube thing. And then the giant flying Tyranid, what's it called?
Harpy.
The Harpy was hit by the awesome Dreadnought of the Salamanders and managed to get also 3 wounds?
6
wounds. So, you know, we got a kill. We put in work. Let's hope that this, you know, does something.
Another thing that happened is that Vindicator shot into these and killed 2 of the Gene Stealers.
2 Gene Stealers.
And then another thing, since these guys, what is it called, Deep Strike?
Yes, we tried to charge in. We failed to charge in. Got 2 wounds from the Overwatch.
So currently, these guys got first blood. So it is 1-0 for the Orks and Salamanders. On to turn 1 for the Tyranids and the Grey Knights. End of turn 1, guys, and it was a very impactful, but at the same time not really. So basically everything moved up. My Dread Knight moved up from Deep Strike, or whatever it's called. My Terminators came in here, shot, did their smite thing, and then got into close combat with that. Unfortunately, I think I only did like 3 wounds with all that shooting and close combat, so I whiffed pretty badly. Drago and my other squad are over here. Shot, took out all of these Salamanders over here, but I could not get the charge. Other than that, the Tyranids basically kind of fought at the Orks, which you could kind of see over here, battle going on there. Gene Stealers moving up. And then over here, basically it's just advancement. So let's move on to turn 2. Currently, the score is 2-0 for the Orks and the Salamanders because they have possession of that relic in the middle and they had first blood.
Oh shit, there's a relic?
Alright, so this is the top of turn 2. We were able to wound the Warlord of the Great Knight, so he's down to 6 wounds. Nothing was able to do with the, or we weren't able to do anything with the Hive Tyrant. The Gene Stealers were assaulted by the Mega Armor Knobs and the Battle Wagon, and they did nothing and were absolutely destroyed. Everything is gone. Other than that, not much else happened on this side, but on this side, as you can see, no Grey Knights on that the ones that were here. So Drago is gone.
Drago is gone. A 5-man squad of Terminators is gone. And with this match, I completely whiffed again. No damage done on either side, but I do have a fully healthy squad of Terminators there.
That's it.
That's it. What is the score, guys?
It is 4-1.
For the Salamanders and the Orks. End of turn 2, and it was a very interesting one. My Dread Knight, or my, yeah, Dread Knight, right? Whatever. Yeah, this guy.
Yep.
That. My HQ, he kind of moved out of sight of the Duretio Dreadnought.
Doesn't the tank stay in play? Even though it's
yeah,
destroyed?
it blew up, so it stays. I mean, it didn't blow up, so it's just wrecked.
Oh, fuck it.
Anyway, the Dread Knight moved out of sight of that Duretio and took some pot shots at the Coptas over there. My dudes did smite and took 1 more wound off of that tank. In close combat, they whiffed. They did no wounds, and I almost got hit by the tank. They basically are being tar-pitted. Over here, we had like 90 attacks going on the war boss, but as you can see, he's still
3 wounds.
Yeah, 3
Out of
wounds.
90 attacks
Out of
with
90
toxin
attacks,
size.
3 wounds. So he's still in there, surrounded by Gene Stealers. So he may not have any pants next
The
turn.
Gene Stealers took out the battle wagon.
Over here, the battle wagon did go out. The Crone fired at some Devastators, killed what? Just one? And then the Neurothropes, or Venomthropes,
They took out, what, like 3 of those?
they took out 4 of the Tacticals over here. And that's pretty much it. On to the beginning of turn 3.
Alright, so this is the top of turn 3, and very successful for the Orks and the Space Marines. We got rid of the Warlord of the Great Knights, getting us 2 points. We also got the Flying Hive Tyrant to 1 wound left. A lot of the Grey Knights over here are destroyed, and the Captain is probably going to destroy those last 3. So yeah, we're looking good. Oh, and we also got rid of the Harpy. So right now I think the score is...
Oh yeah, there was a battle going on.
Nothing happened.
So it was Zoanthropes and Tactical Squad.
Yeah. So far the score is 8-3.
Oh, hold on. We did kill your Warlord. Those Gene Stealers and Gaunts.
Just the Gaunts themselves.
So
just the Gaunts?
Yep,
Yeah.
8-5.
Bam! End of turn 3, and all thanks to the Tyranids, we are now winning 9-8. The Warlord over here swooped in, took care of one of the Coptas. The other Coptas died over here, all thanks to that Pyrovore? Exocrine. And over here, the Psychic Might of the Zoanthropic group basically slurped up all of the brains of the Tacticals.
They did peril and killed one of them.
Yeah, they perilled and one of them died. But besides that, they did pretty well. Over here, I am slowly being whittled down. I've got 2 Terminators left. Still a tank, his captain, Tacticals. So on to turn 4, but we are up 9-8.
Alright, the top of turn 4, and we're gonna call it because the Flying Hive Tyrant was destroyed. The Gene Stealers were destroyed by the shenanigans of chapter tactics that none of us have except for
The Salamanders.
And then over there, the Exocrine was destroyed, putting us at a lead of 3 or 4.
I believe it was 3, and then you killed my 2 remaining Grey Knights, giving you a lead of 4.
Yep.
All we have left would be these Gaunts over here, and the Zoanthropes that are pretty far away from anything. So that being said, we called it victory to the Salamanders and their chapter tactics.
Basically.